On the 16th of October 1993, 25 trainees of NRTI started a journey to Laya from Lubesa. First, they travelled by truck to Tashithang. The same day, they continued on foot to Damji and halted for the night there. They stayed the next night in Gasa. The third day, the camp was called Koina. And finally, on the fourth day, the group arrived at Laya. The purpose of the trainees' visit to Laya was to participate in the Yak and Horse Show, to learn about Laya and to visit alpine pasture research there. This video is about the Yak and Horse Show. From Tashithang to Gasa, rations and camping equipment were transported on pack horses and pack mules. From Gasa onwards, the rations were transferred onto pack yaks. Laya under Gasa Zonkag has an area of 2,000 square kilometers, but a population of only 1,000 people. Rainfall is high, 3,300 mm to 5,000 millimeters. With an alpine climate and an altitude of 3,800 meters above sea level, Laya lies within a narrow valley with steep slopes, alpine meadows, shrubs and mixed conifers. With a yak population of over 2,000, there are more yaks than people. Layaks are pastoral farmers. They produce and barter yak products like cheese, butter, yak meat, yak hides and yak tails for rice and other commodities from rural valleys, mainly Naka. barley, turnips and mustard in the short growing season they have. Oil is made out of the mustard, and it is said that half of the oil produced is used as hair oil by the women.
Bhutanese background. Their unique culture is seen here in the dress and ornaments the women of Laya wear. The other unique social custom the Layas have is polyandry. It is very common for Laya women to officially have more than one husband.
was great pomp and ceremony because the chief guest was the Zongda of Gasa himself, with officials from the Animal Husbandry Department and the Natural Resource Training Institute, Levesa. given in cash. Depending upon category of animal, the prizes ranged from Newton 400 to 500 as first prizes, Newton 300 to 400 for second, and Newton 100 to 200 for third prize. After the storm. The day after the show was ironically very sunny compared to the cloudy and windy day before.
Yesterday, as you have already seen, this place was a beehive of activity when history was created with the first yak and horse show in this beautiful and exotic place called as Laya. This was made possible by Mr. Pema Jamso, research officer with the Animal Husbandry Department, who is stationed here doing his thesis research on highland rangeland management. I would now first like to ask the GUP to give us some comments on how the show went yesterday. He must be very happy about it. And then later I'll ask Mr. Pema Jamso on how he made this whole show possible here in Laya.
Led by Mr. Pema Jamso, the organization of this show here in Laya was a very auspicious event for the people of Laya. We had rewards for all our efforts we put in the show when prizes and money was given to us for all the categories of animals displayed. For all the guests who had taken so much pain to come to Laya to make the show possible, the people of Laya owe them much gratitude. We have gained knowledge and ideas from this show, and even though we have not always been efficient in our organization of this show, I hope that the people of Laya can benefit from shows of this kind in the future to develop us like other parts of the country. This show has made it possible for the women of Laya to show their skills in singing and dancing. For this, I would like to thank all the guests who have gone through great inconvenience to get to Laya and make this happen. According to Mr. Pema Jamso, the idea to organize a yak show struck him when he visited different yak herds and found different management practices and a lot of inbreeding going on. He felt a yak show would encourage improved breeding, improved feeding and management practices. He thought his problems were over when the funding was approved by UNDP through their partners in development program. But it was very much more difficult to organize the locals because this was the first time they were involved in organizing a big show. The next problem was the cancellation of the important guests like the resident representative of UNDP, the Home Secretary, the Director of NRTI and some other dignitaries. Everyone had put in a lot of time and effort preparing to receive them. Their presence would have greatly enhanced the show. His impression about the participation of NRTI trainees in this show is that they are an active lot. Without them, it would have been very difficult for him to run the show as successfully as he did. They were involved from the beginning of the show, from registration through to the presentation of prizes to the farmers.
A lot, and for the students they had a lot to do during the whole day. It was a huge program. It started early in the morning at 7 and they were very much engaged in the scoring of that.
Dr. Christoph Bickel of NRTI said that the organization of the Yak and Horse Show and the huge reception we got was really very impressive, and the merit goes to Pema Jamso Dasho of Laya. It was a huge program and the students were active and involved in the show throughout the whole day. Therefore, it was very interesting for them. One item in the program which impressed me most was the hygienic and speed milking contest of women. I think this was very educative for the farmers to maintain hygiene while milking.
Explain to the farmers the reason why we cut.
Dr. Tobias Dansler of Helvetas Bhutan said that the findings during the horse show was that quite a big percentage of the equine were mules. Though we found out later that the horses and mules were bred in Punakha, I warned the farmers during the show that if they went on increasing the mule population, there would be no more horses to breed mules in the future, since mules are infertile. Mr. Nawang, horse breeding program Bumthang, said that the transportation system of Laya largely depends upon horse. Therefore, it is important the Layabs have good and strong horses. Financed by Helvetas, this show was organized to have a look at the quality of the horses and study the potential of developing the breeds.
Thank you.